then we will move on to the bench. Subscribers, boom. All right. Whew. I'm gonna get a little bit of this. I added some protein powder to my milk today just to get a little extra calories in. Like I said, been a long week. Gonna be a long week for 3 weeks, but we felt pretty good today. All right. What's up, Josh? How's it going? I'm still waiting for the pre-workout to kick in, but I thought we'd do a quick pre-stream chat while the pre-workout starts working its way through my system, because I am currently sitting at about so I started drinking the milk already, trying to wake myself up a little bit, but also this wasn't full when I took it out of the fridge. But I didn't have time to stop at the store because this place locks its doors, but it's a 24-hour gym, and I didn't have my key tag, so I had to get here before they locked their doors, which I still didn't do, but someone let me in, thank goodness. We haven't made an attempt since competition, Sammy. We haven't made an attempt since competition. We got sick right after competition, but we did get a competition PR on the bench. So we did increase our competition number by 11 pounds. So we added 11 pounds to our bench in comp, which was awesome. I added a protein powder to this to get a couple extra calories in because I haven't stopped yet today. I ate, but I didn't eat as much as I normally do, so I need to get the extra caloric intake and the extra protein. What's up? Appreciate it, Josh. Appreciate it. Big dog. I appreciate it, boss. Welcome to the crew. Welcome back to the crew. I think you've been part of it in the past, obviously. So, all right. Let's get it in. I'm going to go ahead and line this up, and then we'll get started. 2 months? Look at that. Yeah, you got some custom emojis now, too. We've done some custom emojis. What's up, Post? How's it going? I appreciate the support, Josh. I appreciate the support. Oh, holy crap. David, YM, Stephanie. I appreciate that, Josh. Random and real deal. All right. Now that's big. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I'm sure they'll be in here tonight, and I'm sure they'll be super happy to get that notification, actually, because I think they get notified when they receive the gift, whether they're in the stream or not. So that's big. I appreciate all the support, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, but I am done with the cold. You can still hear the phlegm. I stay phlegmy after a cold. I'm glad that fell off now. Hold on. I stay phlegmy after a cold for like a week. So I'm not sick anymore, I'm just phlegmy. Alright. That's awesome, Josh. I appreciate it. It made my night there. I appreciate it, Josh. I really, really do. That's big. That's big, man. All right, let's get it. Oh. All right. First bit of weight moving, nice and smooth. Josh throwing all the memberships around like a boss. Like a boss. All right. So yeah, we went up to 181 right after competition. So we walked into comp at 176.7 or something like that. We went up to 181, but we did shave a couple pounds while we were sick. But we're about back up to 180 now. So we put on in the past 2 weeks like 4 to 5 pounds ish, give or take. So we're back on the bulk, of course. We'll be 200, I imagine. 200 was the gold number to hit this year. 200, 205. We'll hit that by like November at the latest, I would imagine. As long as we don't keep getting sick. I don't plan on getting sick again, but I got kids, so sometimes it's unavoidable. You are not blocked, Michael, no. All right, let's get it. I did temporarily stop messages, though. We'll talk about it on Discord, though, Michael. What's up, Baptiste? But yeah, we're probably about 180 right now, give or take. Can you guys tell that I've been outside, by the way? Look at this. Hold on. Ready for this? Can you guys, so remember when I told you guys I've been super busy and like super spent for like the last week? Not only was I sick, but I've been outdoors constantly. Are you guys ready for some crazy work? I've been outside for like 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours a day for like the past 2 weeks, okay? Can't really talk about what I'm up to, but I can tell you I've been outside for like 10 to 12 hours for the past 2 weeks. And I am like 2 tones. Look at this. So when I say you guys know I'm not full of it, man, I caught a whole tan. I caught a whole farmer's tan. Look at that. We're still warming up. This is 225 Baptiste. We're still warming up. All right, let's grab it. I can tell you guys I've never had a tan, like an actual tan in my life. I don't tan, but it's just been constant UV beatdown for like the last 2 weeks. So, whoa. What's up? There you go. There's those emojis. No, I care, Gabe. I care. I still don't know the context. You're not involved with the game, so I don't think you know the context either. But neither of us know the context. Ugh. 20 reps is solid work. That's good work. The milk emoji is my favorite, Josh. I would say the milk emoji is my favorite emoji of the ones we have. The dumbbell's pretty cool. Of course, we got the J for J, but 6 days a week, Lermo. 20 reps though is top tier work, top tier work. We did 17 on a drop set the other night. 17, I think, is close to the most I've ever hit for 225 in one set. So I feel good about that. On the 225, we had a spotter. We had a spotter for that, Josh. And we didn't quite fail. We called it. I can tell you, if I had gone for 18, it probably would have been a fail. I never like to say I would have failed the rep, but it was close. What's up, Jamal? But that 225 for 17 gave me some soreness though, which we're not used to, right? So, but I just wanted to see. Nice, Jamal. Yeah, I've been in here every day this week, but I didn't get in until super late last night, and I was toast. I did end up working out, but I didn't get into the gym till way late. So, let's keep the chat cool. Let's keep the chat cool. We're having a good time tonight. Let's keep the chat cool. Well, when your arms get that large, Josh, all right, 27-inch biceps will do that to you, Josh. It's all good. We're just going to move past it, Gabe. We're just going to move past it. Yep, Michael. We're going to keep the chat cool tonight. Everybody cool. What's up, Paulino? Let's go. By the way, guys, we are no longer streaming at barbells. We're no longer streaming at barbells. It's just not going to be the gym that's going to help us get where we need to go right now. I'm still working out at barbell. Still a great gym. Don't get me wrong. Amazing gym. But just not where we're going to be streaming from. Not where we're going to be streaming from. And it's very helpful because we need the heavier equipment like we've talked about in the past. So I've seen people, Josh, that'll squat and they'll put their hands all the way out to the edge of the bar. And I've even seen people go past, like put their hands on the plates, like cup the plates. I've seen some crazy setups. Jump rope boy. Yeah, that wasn't wholly the issue, Michael, but it is part of the issue, yes. But you know, everybody to each their own, right? So I've only seen one person grab the plates on squat, and it's kind of like, hold on. So they'll line up under the bar like this, and they'll hold the plates of obviously higher up, but they'll hold the plates like underneath on the first plate. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a bold strategy. I wouldn't personally do it. But he has large shoulders and mobility, you know, with large shoulders. It can be difficult sometimes. What's up, Daniel? Only the top tierest of form, all right? So we had someone come in and start blasting music over the speakers and over a separate speaker to try and drown out our stream the other night. Just being childish. But he's a member of that gym, and you know, every to each their own. So you handle things a certain way, and I don't agree with the way he handled it, but we're not gonna dwell on it. But yeah, we had a speaker running full blast with music here, and then he turned on this overhead Alexa speakers with other music, trying to drown us out of the stream to force us out of the gym. Of course, we didn't leave. It's not gonna happen. Yes, sir, Josh. God bless. YM, how you enjoying your membership? Josh gifted some memberships. You're officially a big dog. You're officially a big dog, YM. Look at that. Just Josh, and you threw out some memberships tonight. All right. You got some custom emojis now, YM. You should have the milk emoji, the dumbbell emoji, the J emoji. There's some good ones in there. All right, let's grab this. 315. With mark here or without mark here? What do you mean? So it should be in your emote. Like there's I don't know where it's at. Josh found it. Josh should be able to tell you how to get to it, but there's some custom emojis. How'd you do that, Josh? I don't know the trick to it if you don't mind. Without? I'm sure he'll be here. I'm sure Mark will show up. Give him some time. He knows we're streaming. Don't worry. There it is. There it is. Look at that. Is that awesome? Appreciate the assist, Josh. Life's on you. 5, I'm gonna get us another emoji here soon. Well, I say I'm gonna request my wife to do another emoji. She does our emojis. Squat and deadlift, learning both of those on the same day is big. That's a tough day. We've got to squat today. We've got to squat today. I like that, Josh. That might. So I've got to run it by Britt, my wife. What's possible and what's not, because the emojis are really tiny, so some of the details get washed out. Even the milk jug was difficult, I feel like. But you know what? We might do Mark a custom emoji. We need to get one for Mark. I feel like you're correct, Josh. Maybe just a foot. Should we just do a foot? Isn't that his gig? I'm pretty sure that's his whole thing, isn't it? All right. I'm glad you like that one. We'll have to vote on it. Mark's not allowed to vote on it. Guys, it is crazy how much lighter. Like, if you guys ever wondered exactly how like pale I am, the camera hides it a little bit, but you can see the comparison here. Look at that. That tan is crazy, isn't it? I need to step outside with just like a tank top or something for a few hours one of these days, even it out. God dang. You can tell this is definitely I've been doing work tan and not I'm on the beach tan. So, oh. God dang, man. They do say that tans do help, tanning obviously with bodybuilding. Helps show muscle definition. We'll have to do a physique showing here soon. That tricep is significantly larger, I feel like. The tan is just dark is all it is, right? We already did 365, Ryan. We already did 365. We did hit a meet PR, Ryan. We hit a meet PR like 2 weekends ago. We hit 341 in the meet, which is 10 pounds on our PR. 10 pounds on our PR for the meet. So very happy with our pause bench going up as well. In comp, it was awesome. Very excited. So we are getting stronger. All right. I think we hit a couple of PRs actually. Ooh. All right, let's grab it. All right, we got 325. Oh, so I didn't mention this, but we are doing two chest presses today. So obviously we're doing bench, and we're gonna be doing the chest press over there. So we're gonna be doing both of these tonight. So we're gonna do one more rep here, and then we're gonna do our volume for the night over there. It's possible, Josh. It's a different type of training, though. Different type of training for sure. So it's a lot more volume when it comes to what they're doing than. Did I hear what? I don't think I heard anything. What's up, Martin? Welcome back. You know, we need to do Martin a custom emoji as well. We might do Martin a custom emoji. Let me see what I can get Brick to cook up. Martin, what kind of custom you want? I feel like Martin should get a custom emoji. What do you want, Martin? You want a cow? Cow emoji? Scroll back. I'm scrolling back. I don't see it. Maybe it didn't pop up on my end. I don't see it, Michael. I'll look back in a minute again. I'll scroll further back, but I went back pretty far. Very soon though, we're done with our illness. We're done with our illness. If you have a request, Martin, let me know. I'm more than happy to give the idea to Britt. So hear me out, guys. When I do custom emojis, it's my wife making them. I don't know what can and can't be done with the emojis because they have to be a certain like pixel size. She only has so much to work with. So, but if you have any requests for your custom emoji, Martin, I'd be more than happy to pass it by her and see if we get something done. I make no guarantees until she says yes, because I've already been declined on a couple of custom emojis that I thought would work, and I was informed would not work because they were too large or at least too extensive. But I have unlimited access to professional artwork. So I have unlimited access to professional artwork. So any ideas, let me know. I say unlimited access. A cow sounds good. I thought you'd like that one. I thought you'd like that one. I'll take a look, Noah. I've never looked at it, to be honest. I can't say I'm familiar. Zerkers, they're a squat. They're a squat for sure. My personal opinion is they're the same as, I wouldn't say they're the same as any other squat. They are a tough movement and they're cool, but I'm not a big fan. I don't do them. Not because I don't think they work. I think they work really well. But traditional squats work better for me for what I'm doing. And Zerkers are significantly high. In my opinion, Zerkers are a pretty high risk movement. Some people don't think they're as high risk as a regular squat. If you're squatting properly, Zerkers, in my opinion, are a little bit higher risk. Now, can you dump a Zerker easier? Yes. But like I said, if you're not doing anything crazy, then Zerkers are a higher risk movement in my opinion, because you have a lot. That makes sense. So if you don't have access to like an actual squat rack, I could see Zerkers being a go-to. I don't think Zerkers are a bad movement. Let me rephrase how I'm saying this. I wouldn't say they're a higher risk movement. I would say they're harder to do properly. There you go. Harder to do properly. Because Zerkers require a lot more, believe it or not, I feel as though they require a lot more back stabilization because you're having to support the weight in the front, right? So when you're supporting it on your back and on your shoulders, it's pressing straight down. Like you are the support, right? When you're doing a Zerker, it's trying to pull you forward. I like cable flies, but not that much, I'll be honest. I preference chest press. A bench is my favorite chest movement for sure. But let me grab a hold of this bench real quick, guys. We're not on a super limited time frame tonight, but I do at some point have to drive back across town because we're a good bit from the house. So. All right, so this is the other push movement we're doing today. So we did 325 on the bench. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna do just some reps. It's a cool machine. I've used it before. We've used it before. So this is not a new machine to me. We've had it on stream once or twice. I have a short with it as well from that stream, but. All right. Those are all great. So I found that when I do encounter what I would consider an actual plateau and not just like a normal waiting period for a new PR, like not a dip or like just a standardized like it's time for me to build a PR. When I actually notice a plateau, like something I just cannot break, I add dips, weighted dips. That's my go-to. Love weighted dips for helping break a plateau. Because plateaus happen, guys. So always try and find something that works. Not only works, but works well for breaking them and own that item. Some people dips work really well. Some people, exactly what Tyler said, can be super effective for that. So. We are, so Martin, I would say give me till next week. Give me till next week because we won't be streaming over the weekend. I'll probably go ahead and make you mod next week because I am adding a new mod. And you've been on the list you've been the top of the list, and I haven't added a mod since we talked about it the last time. But next week I do plan on adding one, and it very well, if you want that, Martin, I'm more than happy. More than happy. You've hung out with us long enough, you know, I trust you. But it won't be till next week because I'm taking the weekend off. Guys. There'll be videos, but there won't be streams. All right, let's hit it. Oh, do I want to use this? I don't think I've tried this handle, guys. It feels terrible, this handle, to be honest. I don't like that one. I like this. Yeah. And like I said, beginning of next, I'll be back. I'll be streaming Sunday. Martin, if you're here Sunday, we'll do it Sunday. If not Monday, I plan on streaming Sunday. Don't quote me on that yet. I plan on streaming Sunday. It just depends on what time I get back into town. I'm gonna be out of town for a good little while this weekend. Not the whole weekend, but for a good little while. Little weekend with the family. Little weekend with the family. It's very similar. Yeah, you start in like a push-up, like a push-up distance from the body, if that makes sense. I would say it's probably one of the better chest press machines I've used. I like this one quite a lot. But all right, let's line up. I do like it though. I do like this. All right, we got 4 plates aside. We're gonna hit this for a double or a triple, and then we'll mount up and grab a hold of some more weight. So this chest press in particular, I've done it like 2 or 3 times. I think we've done 5 plates on it. Don't quote me on that though. So I do love this chest press though. It's an old school machine too. I think it's Atlantis is the brand. Old school machine. All right, let's grab it. 100%. All right. I don't know, was it 4 plates or 5 that we did last time, guys? You know what? It had to have been 5 plates. Had to have been, right? I think it was 5. It was 5. It had to have been 5. So it is a little awkward, the position, and it doesn't come all the way to chest, but I kind of like it. It's meant to be a press from a slight increase. So imagine this is very similar to like if you were to do like block presses, right? Like block presses. Is it plate loaded? Is it plate loaded? Oh. Huh. I hadn't seen that there. All right, so this is a PR for this machine we're about to do. We're going to see how we're doing. Obviously, this is one of those machines that no one's really counting it as this is a record no one's tracking, right? So, but for our purposes and our ego, we're going to let it stroke our ego just a little bit, right? We love the good old ego lift, right? I believe it. No, Lee. It's about time you showed up, Mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 10. So whatever that is. That's 225 right here. And then there's a 10, so 235 a hand. 235 a hand. I'm pretty sure the starting resistance on this machine is like 400 pounds. So it's like 635 a hand, right? Sleeping weight, I'll remember that. Well, we're about to find out, Lee. We're about to find out. So we got 5 plates, right? Now we've got to get 5. This is technically a PR on this machine. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna get it though, Lee. I believe. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. So Mark, we decided that we're gonna attempt to get you your own custom emoji. We already voted on what it's gonna be though, and you get no say in its creation. But we're gonna make one. We're gonna make one for you. It was actually Josh's idea primarily, but I came up with the actual emoji. He seconded it pretty quickly though. Yeah, for real. It is gonna be, I believe it's gonna be a foot. I believe it's gonna be a foot, Mark. So. What? Did The Rock lose all his games? When did that happen? I was unaware. I don't follow The Rock, so I didn't know that happened. Get up! Wait! getting stronger, right? We're getting stronger. All right, it's just recovering from that illness, man. That moved good. It moved nice and solid. I believe that's a PR on this machine. We're gonna add a little bit more weight because I felt like we had a little bit more in the tank. Did he, Josh? Illness might have, I don't think so, Win. I will tell you that yesterday was probably the worst I felt, but that was my fault. I only got like 3 hours of sleep the night before last. And I got home after like 18 hours. So yesterday was awful, guys. I felt so bad yesterday. I watched a little bit of boxing, Jamal. Not a ton. Not a ton. No, I still worked out through that illness. We just worked out and felt like crap. We didn't do anything amazing. We just maintained for about a week after competition. I came out of competition. I was like, it's time to start doing PRs again, guys. I put on like 3 or 4 pounds in like 4 days. And I was like, this is going great. And then my kids came home from school with like the worst cold I've had in a long time. And then obviously that spread its way through the house. And for about a week, 2 weeks, we were all sick. So obviously that took a couple pounds off us, but we're back at it. The double clicks on the screen help a lot, guys. The likes help a lot. They really do. They help get that stream out there. Help the algorithm. Mayweather versus Tyson. Is that happening or has it already happened? I didn't watch it if it did. It's not ready, Mark. Britt has to make it. Britt has to make it. We just decided this tonight. It's gonna be a foot. It's gonna be a foot. I just don't know how it's going to look exactly yet. But I don't do the artwork. My wife does the artwork. So 2026 is going to happen. I believe you, Josh. So at one point there was a debate on whether or not how much gear he was on, if he was on gear. I think he admitted he was on gear. I'm not sure. So did you know what I said though, Mark? Okay, yep, there's that. Never mind, Mark doesn't get an emoji anymore. All right, another PR, hopefully. I think this is a PR. Guys, I might be off. I might have done more weight on this, but I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 225, a side, 235, 240 a hand is what this should be, I believe. So let's see. Yeah. Oh. Woo. That felt good. Mark. I feel like you have a lot going on in life right now, Mark. It sounds like based on one of your comments. You know, feel free to go handle that. Lord, Mark. You're always welcome here, Mark, of course. My condolences. You said you're at a viewing. My condolences. Good Lord. That's understandable that The Rock, I mean, he has to retire at some point, right? He has to retire at some point. I'll let that message through, Mark. I'll let that message through so you can get your message across. I mean, he's maintained that physique that he's had that's got him, you know, a lot of the roles I feel like his physique has played a role in getting that, right? So, I mean, he had to maintain that physique for his work. But it's probably taken a bit of a toll on him. Now, obviously, he has the best of the best when it comes to doctors and clinicians and, you know, support staff as far as like making sure he's getting the right amounts of everything and his blood work comes back good. But you can very much guarantee that it's worn on him a little bit, right? I wouldn't say guarantee. I hope it didn't. I hope he got through it and he's just coming off to come off. But, you know, I hope everything's going swimmingly on his end. I wish no evils on anyone. So, all right. Set us 3 to something. At least 3. This is our post bench press right here. We were doing some chest presses after bench, Eric. Just round everything out for the day. We're about to do some curls. Some curls. I did dumbbell last night. A little bit of dumbbell when I finally got into the gym. I would say, Eric, that this grip is not amazing. It's not bad for the shoulder. I can definitely feel it pulling just a little bit, but not more than like a traditional wide grip bench. But you know how I feel about wide grip bench as well. What's up, so Ray? Happy Thursday. All right. Let's go. We got some curls to do. I've been responding, Michael. I've responded to a couple of your messages, like directly. 100% did. I think you maybe you're a little behind in the stream, so you're not realizing I'm responding to you, but I'm definitely responding. An underground gym. It's a nice gym, actually. It's really nice. It's a big gym as well. It's actually huge. This is not barbells, no. We'll be back to barbells for a little while on stream, so I plan on utilizing some heavier equipment for a little while. So I plan on utilizing some heavier equipment for a while. Can someone let Michael know that he's behind on the live a little bit? I think he's behind. I think he's back where we were talking about being sick earlier. I think he's a couple minutes behind. Can someone let him know in the chat? I can't type in chat.
Appreciate y'all. I don't know what that was either, Josh. I saw that message. I'm just gonna keep it pressing. All right. I only ignore Mark's messages. Purposefully at least. I didn't read the whole thing. I read like a couple of sentences and then kept it going. So how are my iron levels today? My iron levels are always good. It was interesting. It broke up the chat a little bit, right? It threw a wrench in the system, right? I had to actually think for a second, which I'm not big on. Thinking isn't like my thing usually. I lift heavy things. I gathered you. I was just messing with you. But yeah, my iron levels either way are great. Nice, Rich. If I spoke with my chest, I'd break the sound barrier. So we want to be careful for that, Mark. We don't want to damage anything. All right, let's go. Yep. That felt kind of light, actually. Let's go up. That was a $1.25. This is a $1.45. I'm not ignoring you, Michael. I'm not ignoring you. Guys, you hear me talking to Michael like I'm actively answering him. Well, yes, I ignore you all the time, Mark. That's different. I don't eat any fast food, Jamal. I don't eat any fast food at all. See, that kind of comment right there, Mark, is why we do that. We're going to max out the block. All right, so when I did eat fast food, what fast food did I eat would probably be a better way to answer that, to be fair. I did eat some Chick-fil-A when I was eating fast food. I don't anymore. I was a big fan of spicy chicken biscuits. I think they got rid of the spicy chicken biscuit though. Yeah. All right, next one's a full brick. Exactly, Eric. So no, actually I did want to go to the other gym, Eric, but they close at 10, and obviously it's already after 10. So they closed at 10. So we didn't have the opportunity to do that. We found a chest fly machine I can't max out the first day, yo. Yeah, I was very upset by it, yo. Michael, I legitimately, I don't know if you just missed or you didn't realize I was answering you, but I did answer a few of your comments, at least. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. I've responded at least. If you're not, I don't know if you've seen that he's not caught up in the stream. I don't know. I got close though, Eric. I did get close. That machine is a beast. It's the heaviest chest fly I've ever sat on. All right, full stack. Plus the extra 15. Let's go. Set of 7. Yep. Woo. Yep. Oh. Grandma Sue, what's up? How's it going, Grandma Sue? All right, let's go hit some shoulders, guys. We're gonna hit some shoulders. We're gonna do some barbell, I think, and then after shoulders, I don't know, something. You know what? Actually, yeah, we're doing shoulders, and then maybe we'll squat. But I do have an appointment I have to make tonight, so believe it or not. So we're gonna have to make sure we get everything in. So let's move straight on to that. Ugh. Oh. I'm glad life is good, Grandma Sue. I am glad. Sounds like some quality earbuds there, Michael. I can't remember the last time I purchased a pair of earbuds. I tend not to go super high quality with my earbuds. I'll get nice ones, but not like super nice ones because I'm just gonna lose them. Let that message through. I'll go back and look at it again. I can't guarantee anything yet. Yeah, sometimes I have late night training appointments actually. So sometimes I train people as late as 11:30 or 12. It just depends on what their availability is like. Here's the thing: if someone's got tight availability for a week and they're like a client that I've been working with for a while, I will 100% sacrifice an hour at night to make sure they get their workout in for the day, rather than have them miss a workout. So. My clients, I have a dedication level to my clients that I maintain. I will not let them falter. All right. But that's the difference between a trainer and a coach, right? So the quality, is in the details. So. Yeah. To watch someone get squat 11:30, I have to be getting paid, Eric. I have to be getting paid. You know what, Eric? If you were to stream, though, I would watch you squat on stream. 100%, Eric. I would watch your squatting stream. We have the milk, Tony. We have the milk. Don't worry. Never gonna catch me lacking, all right? Establishes gym dominance. I agree. All right, let's get these shoulder presses in, guys, because we're running low on time, but not super low on time. All right. Shoulders. Let's go. Yep. We're gonna do 3 sets of 7 today. So let's add 20 pounds. Then do 7 more, and then 20 more pounds, 7 more. Three plates? I'll think about it, Tony.
Maybe not another set of 7, maybe a set of 3. The legs help a lot, they do. We're still gonna do the same weight though. Alright. We get at least 3 of them. I don't think so. Maybe the first time you do it, yo. Maybe the first time. All right, we got this, and we gotta hit. We'll get triceps in tonight. No, Rosa will try and get triceps in on tonight. I might have to do those on my own later. We'll see. I see a lot of blocked messages. How much? Want to bet it's Mark? Yeah, I knew it. Look at that. And yo, okay. So one of them was Mark. I knew it. I knew one of them was going to be at least, right? All right. Yep. Woo! Let's go. All right, 3 of these. Yeah. Ah. No. The filter's working good. It is 100%. It specifically just filters out Mark. It's crazy how it works. It's a push press, Mark. So it's supposed, if we're doing strict, we'd be sitting. If we're gonna do strict, we'd sit down. Or dumbbell. But then lift the bar. It's called a push press, Mark. You know this. So we've done strict, we've done up to 225 for a single. With a push, we've done 245. For those of you that don't know, Mark did set a PR the other day on deadlift. He did manage to get the bar up to knee height, which is impressive considering where he started. So. I was making a joke, Martin. I was making a joke that it filters just Mark out. That's what I was doing. Honestly, I'm still a little phlegmy, Mark. So I am a little bit less breathed than I usually am. So I'm not sick anymore, but I still had some phlegm buildup for the last few days. So lung capacity is not. It's at like 99% right now. Oxygen. Yeah, I don't breathe during my workout at all. I hold my breath the full hour, 2 hours. What's up, Sandy? Welcome back. Long time no see. Sandy. Hope you're doing well. That's a full step, brother. Full step. 100 dips tonight, Michael. We're probably not gonna do 100 dips. Like I said, we don't got a ton of time. We're not short on time. We don't got a ton of time. It works its way around, right, Saray? I feel that. Like I said, we just got done with it.
It went from my middle child to my oldest child, my youngest child, my wife, and then me, and then back to my youngest child. So. Oh yeah, as soon as the kids have it, as soon as your kids have an illness, expect to have it. Like, that's just how it works. That's just how it works. As soon as one of them sniffles, I'm like, there it is. I was like, it's coming for us. And you'll try. You'll try. You're like, I'm going to change my pillowcases. Because they're like, the toddlers, obviously my youngest children, they like to lay in our bed when they're sick. And I'll just see them over there with their head on my pillow coughing up a storm. And I'm like, there it is. And it's like, that's in my future. So... but you're not going to tell them no to laying in your bed when they're sick. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in the same vicinity at all times when they're sick. So, another set here. Yep. Yeah, no cardio here, no cardio here. Yeah, I feel that. Ooh. My kids usually won't partake in my yogurt because it's Greek, like whole milk, unflavored Greek yogurt, so not sweet at all. It tastes like sour cream. So they don't usually eat my yogurt, but any other snack foods, they're all in. That being said, I don't eat a lot of snacks, so. My snacks are generally pretty healthy, so yeah, and usually protein based. All right, let's get these triceps going. Get these triceps going. Yeah, I gotta train someone. Being tired don't mean nothing like that. Being tired don't stop me from going to train someone. That's just how it goes, man. It's just how it goes. The grind don't stop, you know what I'm saying? Can't stop, won't stop. I don't know, man. Sleep deprivation's never stopped me, I'm gonna be honest. I just keep it pressing, man. I mean, I'm not gonna pass out. So you can do like isolated training of one muscle. Usually it's best to try and focus in directly on the muscle that's the problem and not necessarily the group. But I like to do compound movements when I have an imbalance, just to make sure I don't have one thing outpace the other. So if I was like imbalanced on bench, but I noticed there was more stability in my shoulders, like I was having more of like this one was moving up slower, then I might do some extra dumbbell work on the right side. So I'd line up both dumbbells, I'd do a set and maybe an extra 2 reps on one side, something along those lines. Or I may throw in some extra flies, single arm, something like that. I already took some pre-workout, Michael. Already took some pre-workout. 2 scoops, actually. 2 scoops. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do personally. So obviously everybody's different, but I would do that personally. So some isolation work. So I take pre and I usually give myself like 20 minutes. It just allows the pre to start working, the caffeine to kick in, beta alanine to start kicking in. I could go to sleep on 2 scoops of pre-workout in a heartbeat. Pre-workout's just like, it's for the other supplements. Caffeine doesn't really affect me in the same way anymore. It keeps me awake, but I don't have to be awake, right? Second pre? I had second pre with my first pre. I had 2 scoops. 2 scoops. We stopped the bulk, Gavin. I don't know the last time you were here. We stopped it and maintained for competition. We did competition like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. We are back bulking. We put on a few pounds and then we lost a few pounds when I got sick last week. Of like the last week and a half, 2 weeks. But we're back on track. We're back on track. So no more sickness. My immune system is rock solid now. All the time, Eric. That's what everybody calls me. Walking down the street, I stop him, I give him my business card. It just says Powerlifter Chris, I lift heavy things on it. It doesn't even have a phone number. It just has my name and then I lift heavy things. I give everybody one of those. A little bit of phlegm left. Yeah, the meet went really, really well. New meet PR, we increased our meet bench press, which obviously a little bit different than an in-gym, more difficult. But we increased it by 11 pounds-ish, 11-ish pounds. Very happy with that. Meet PRs are special, so you only get to do them, a couple times a year. So, what's up? Keep it real. All right. We might have just enough time. Today is Thursday. We're about to squat. We got squats left. That's it. We might have just enough time to do a couple sets of squat. So let's get like 2 or 3 sets of squats in, because we do have the hack squat we can work with today, which I'm excited about. So. We're about to do squats. It is. It's a great machine. I don't like this one as much as the other hack squat, I'm going to be honest, but this one's actually not that bad. At first, when I was first using it, I was like, I don't like this at all. This is terrible in my mind. But I've since gotten used to the weird back, and it actually isn't terrible. You just kind of have to adjust. So. You should be able to. This is, I think, was it pre-core? Yeah, it's a pre-core machine. You can find like versions of this for home use. It's not actually that large. It looks like it takes up a lot of space. It does take up a lot of space, but Power Systems usually makes really good equipment. But I would say it's pretty large. This is like a small car size. It doesn't look like that, but this thing's about the size of a small vehicle. I answered you, Michael. I did. I said, yeah, I'm yawning. I generally, yawning. I'm not like dead tired. or anything. But that's the last thing I saw was you mentioned something about yawning. But I did respond. I'm sure I'm responding, Michael. I promise. I don't know if your stream is skipping around or what's up, but I'm definitely responding. I'm definitely responding. You could fit one of these. I would say this is about the size of like a dining room table, like lengthwise. Width, about the same. This is about dining room table size and width. And not really depth, but. Maybe slightly longer than a dining room table. I'm going to tell you right now, hack squats are a top tier movement. They are a very, very useful movement. Now, what's the other? There's another, I would say leg press, that's what I was thinking. For some reason it wasn't dying on me. Leg press, I would say out of all the leg machines, leg press is the least useful leg lower body machine. Least useful. It's not useless, but it's the least useful. All right, let's get this. One more, yep. Ah. Extra deep on the last one. No, hack squat. All right, guys, I do have to get moving though. I've got to get going, so we're gonna burn out this last set. Let's go. Whew. I'm still gonna do rear delts tonight. I'm just gonna do it off stream. Don't worry, I will get rear delts done. Whew. Ah. We usually do this for 3, so. One more. Ah, yeah. Whew. All right, guys. I hate to rush the ending. Josh, I have thought about doing bodybuilding at like one show, but I don't know if it'll be anytime soon. Probably years down the line. I still got a lot of powerlifting goals to hit, but it is in the cards at some point potentially. But I'll let you guys know if we're making that change at any point. Not anytime soon, I promise, but maybe in the future for the fun of it, right? It's one of those things. Premature. But guys, I gotta go. We're also gonna be doing a strongman possibly here in the near future. But I've gotta go. I got an appointment to make. But I appreciate all the support tonight, Josh. I appreciate all the gifted memberships. Those are awesome. Super supportive, not only to me, but also the community. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, maybe not. Probably won't stream tomorrow. Don't forget, I'm be gone all weekend. But I will be releasing videos. So I will see you guys on Sunday is the plan. But all right, you guys have